more awareness to Father Bob's Foundation and Les Twentyman's 20th Man Foundation. Father Bob hasn't appeared just yet, but Les is here. Please give him a big welcome. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Hey Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, "Yippee! Keep warm, everybody! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history." Now I want everyone to just lean to the person next to them and give them a little cuddle to keep them warm. Get to know each other. Oh, golly. Santa's certainly, I never knew a Santa this tall.
I've eaten all my Brussels sprouts.
You have. It looks like you might have eaten a few Big Macs on the way too, Santa.
Hello everybody, all the good boys and girls here. I can see everybody.
Just take your time getting up here, Santa, won't you? Don't rush, whatever you do. You, and who is your, Santa, if I was to ask you who your favourite television personality is who does advertorials, who would it be?
Oh, it has to be, let me think, I think it has to be Pat Panetta on The Circle on Channel 10 every weekday between 10 and midday. By a steam mop.
There we are. Now ladies and gentlemen, Santa, you have been in a good paddock. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. It's wonderful to be here. And the reason we're here is to hopefully raise a few dollars. Thank you to all the people who've already donated. I've got some other ones to talk about on air this afternoon, which is great. But, and Les was talking about, you know, Etihad Stadium tonight full. There are that many people out on the streets any one night in Melbourne. MCG, Etihad together, is about how many would be on the streets around Australia on any sort of one night. And you, the thing we want to do, Father Bob, I know you will be homeless next year, maybe, but we want to keep your good work going for all the people who need it. And I'm enjoying this because for once, Father Bob cannot be heard when he talks because I've got the microphone. I think this is great. But would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, no, only that I read in the Herald Sun this morning, the Block's going to build their new places next to our property, you see. And thank you to the Block for handing those houses over after they're finished. Isn't that a lovely idea? Yeah, no, they haven't said they're going to do it. But I mean, it's just a preemptive strike. But what we need here especially, because this place has been here, believe it or not, they said the first mass in that paddock, that was a paddock once, 1854, when the Eureka was up the street in Ballarat. It's too late.
Well, we can't go through.
No, 1854. All I'm saying is we're trying to continue the work they started in the first place when they said that we're all in this together. And what we need here just now is more, what do you call it, food vans. Yeah, money for food vans.
It's good when people like Fred, Dennis and Des and everyone there do things like this. There's a lot of bit of joy. I know it's told you. It's a good experience for to see what people have to endure when they are homeless. They don't have the security of walls and beds and blankets and a guard dog. And, quite often they're sleeping in squats under the bridges around the Etihad Stadium, under the bridge on the way to the city. Quite often there's a little city there sometimes, up to about 30 people living under the bridges. And they come here to get fed by Father Bob. So it's great, and this could also be to help the Lords to keep Father Bob in the job around February next year. Thinking about planning something to that, so keep that in mind because, you know, he's probably the best religious leader in this state, and we had the Dalai Lama here a few weeks ago, and we need people like the Dalai Lama and the Father Bobs because they know how to relate to the people who are doing it tough. So thanks, Dennis.
Checking it twice.
are dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Birds on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing. Come on everybody now. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you everybody, really appreciate it. God bless, thank you.
Oh, Merry Christmas in July! Ho, ho, ho! 3AW, my favourite radio station in the North Pole. I put it on 693 and off we go. Ho, ho, ho!